right. I don't know how good we'll do in this.
Welcome to Rollins Space Industries. Enjoy the ride.
In this lobby. This is the Try Hard lobby here.
Check fire. Check fire. Check fire. Check fire.
All right.
Check fire. Check fire. Shields down. Check fire. Check fire. Check fire. Check fire. Check fire. Check fire.
Tough fight here.
Check fire. Shields down. Check fire. Check fire.
Ah, yep, there it is. Yeah, dude, the split pips is really hard. I don't know what else to do to also maintain any sort of anti-light fighter capability in the thing. Maybe I should just give up on the anti-light fighter stuff because it's not going to win a turn fight anyways. Hey, Don, sorry about last time. I ended up having a huge crash and got pulled in a direction. We're going to restart over today. We're still going for the executive hangar, but then I think if whether we succeed or fail, the next ship we should get would probably either be a prospector or maybe a a raft. Because right now there are a lot of shipping contracts that make a lot of good money. The raft's a good ship. I like the raft. Just warming up a bit, just still getting my flight where it needs to be. I wonder if I can. Nope, we crashed. We kicked him. But this should be a long stream today. I slept after work, so we're gonna be on for quite a bit. We're just gonna do a few rounds of this. It's, you know, PvPing in this ship is not super fun. They get him out of the sun somehow. Yeah, the Hornet's a really hard fight for the Aurora. Basically same exact fucking stats, just actually a little bit worse even, and worse damage, and worse size. Yeah, even with him very damaged, dude, we can't secure the kill. He just has that much over damage with his weaponry from fresh. Yeah, I don't think this build works for like anything but anti-heavy, and at that point, like, oof. Let's try all sawbucks. Just to see, because that's like gonna be like the best case scenario. For anti-fighter, if we still can't do it, then if we still can't do well against like the Hornet, then I think the answer is simply we give up the idea of fighting anything smaller than a Hornet and we go full Deadbolt, right? How's it going, Sky? Get in. All right. I have no guns. Oh wait, there it goes. It took further than the lag. They're dueling. We're not gonna interrupt. We're on the QV stations. Nice. So we can't fight him at all. They're fighting. They're fighting. Oh, this is a different match. Shame, I kind of want to fight that Hornet again. Oh well. This is a sweatier match. I doubt we can fight a Hornet, man. Not a Hornet, sorry. An arrow. Oh, they just flared, darn. Okay. Ah. Yeah. I don't think an arrow is ever going to be an easy fight in Ballistic meta. Yeah. All right, so when we... I mean, in this lobby, there's no one I can fight, right? You just simply can't fight a light fighter in the Aurora. It just doesn't work. I can see why they want to push you out of it. At this point, just change the designation of the ship. Just call it a generalist, like the Clipper. Honestly, it's a great generalist starter ship. It's not a fighter. Like, okay, it can fight a bad heavy fighter pilot, and that's about it. But it loses to every medium and light, so it's kind of rough. I get it, right? Not every ship is good at everything. I just at that point, just don't call it a fighter. Or maybe I need, we need to wait for a meta shift back to lasers, and then there's something to be said about doing the defensive module and staying in back strafe or something. No, it's okay. Sorry, I appreciate that Sil, but I think our goal with the Aurora is to not fight in it. We just need to get past it as quickly as possible, right? I like the Aurora. It looks very cool. It does have some good utility, even without its modules, right? The modules make it better. Somebody in Deadaway chat said that they were for sale somewhere in Verse, and I'm like, I really don't think so, but I can look again. I don't think that'll be the case until you can buy the Mark II in game. All right, here we go. So we're still at Ruin Station. Let's swap our music over here. Maybe if my mouse decides to mouse. Full stealth build on it if you aren't fighting? Yeah, probably. Although, like, we still may need to grind PvE in it, and at that point, yeah, let's just go full deadbolts, right? Maximize that up. All right, but anyways, our goal now is to run these QV stations. I don't think we're gonna be able to steal them unless we get into FPS combat, so we should probably just do it ourselves, right? All right, so we have a fuse in the backpack. Now, Sil was kind enough to give me maps the other day. We pull those up. Yeah. No, definitely. Just, like, I feel like genuinely I could fight better in the Aurora Mark 1. Like, and that's not an unpopular opinion, that's true, right? And I'm tired of them making ships fly worse. I am. All right, let's see. Hopefully in the next flight model, it'll feel better. All right, so we're at Ruin Station. So we need to get access to the vault. We need to get a crypt key. We get a crypt key. That's the blue one. And we go into a vault. And then there's tablet 6 and 5 in there next to a freight elevator. This one seems short. We need one fuse. Does it say timed door? I can't read that. All right. I think I'm at Ruin. No, wait, I'm at Checkmate? I'm not at Checkmate, am I? I am at Checkmate. I'm just stupid, chat. I have no idea why I thought I was at Ruin. I'm at Checkmate. Okay. So. God, this map is so hard to read. Let me pull up the actual link here. Dude, even this actual link, it's hard to read this thing. Like what is this text here? It's okay. All right. Road blocked by blue access. Free road. Here's the blue. So okay, so we go all the way in this way. We get blue key card. But we still need to go and get the red access key. So we need to get the red access key first. We can't do it without the red access key. because we need tablet 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Okay. So how do we get the red access key? Man, the source isn't me who loves posting videos, which is great. I'm a video creator too, but if I could just have a text write up, that would be better. You can order blue key, which is printed in the CZ itself. Well, it looks like to me, unless they changed those maps. Look. You need all 7 tablets, and this is the tablet 1 is in the red key room, and then 2 and 3 are in the blue room. So we need to do the blue, but we also need to get tablet 1, right? Bottom left. I see 2 and 3 down here. I see there are 2 spawns for a blue key. See the blue door, it has a path to the area behind the red door. This is one way and it's pointing down this way. This is saying the red key. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I wish this was higher res. Let's see, someone here said the source. Terrata. Let's see. Terrata, Star Citizen, contested zones. No, this is the same site you were just on. Yeah, okay, this is higher res. Yeah, so look, see, one-way lift and it's pointed down towards this. But that doesn't make sense to me. Either way, we need to get a supervisor key card. So does that mean we need to go to one of the supervisor stations? All right. Why you know how? Oh, there we go. Servers are taking a second today. I'm not gonna bother to change armor because we're gonna be going to another FPS zone. Our respawn is already set anyways here.
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Yeah, but we still need to get the key card 1 from the red route, so Might as well just do the red route.
Landing gear raised.
So I think I need to go to these stations, right?
Shields are off.
Hold on. We did not refuel, apparently. Oh, wow. The heavy armor... Oh my god, the heavy armor is so bad to fly in. We're barely pulling 4 Gs. And we're blacking out.
Shields are on.
Okay. Well, that is way worse than I thought it was. I thought it'd be like we start pulling Gs, you know, blacking out like 3 or 4, probably like 8 or 9 Gs.
Landing gear deployed.
Are these pads? They're not pads. I want to top off my fuel first here. I can, but not been to Pyro very much for the exterior pads. I know sometimes they're under the station. There's a docking port. Like right here? No, there's also a docking port. I mean, okay, I guess we'll just grab another hangar really quick. It'll be quicker. Oh, we're not even on the underside? Oh well. We have a hangar, it's okay.
Landing complete.
And let's top off all that fuel.
Quantum fuel is at 100%.
All right. I like how severe the heavy armor penalty is. It really does make, like, even just basic flying really hard. I don't think the Aurora would have enough Gs for it to matter, but... Wait, hold on. We just pulled 6 Gs there and we weren't blacking out. So I have no idea, actually.
Quantum drive is now on.
All right, and away we go. So we get this red key card. While we're doing this, let's take a look at the other stations. It looks like we might need 2. So Obituary also requires a red key card, right? And then Ruin Station is a whole different game. Yeah. Ruin Station is a whole different game. Okay. Man, those supervisor stations are in the exact opposite direction. Wait, did we get there? Holy shit, we did. That jump would be a bit longer. So right now we're pulling 10G straight forward. Okay, yeah, we're getting a little bit. We do have some hostiles. This is gonna be interesting doing this with heavy armor.
Enemy down.
All right, there's one. Got you. Okay. Ooh, now these just have turrets that will fire at me. So far, the answer is no. Oh, that could just be server lag.
Radar contact. Target acquired.
I want to make sure these guys don't shoot me in the back here. I think I need the EVA in there.
Enemy down.
Kerplunk. All right. Yeah, like right around there where we have our... Is that like what, like a Hornet body that's been wrecked? Bringing our wings a bit here. I feel like we need creepier music. Oh, this music feels way too chill for taking on this station. Tell you what, just for right now, I'm gonna turn on the base game music. Here we go. So right now these turrets aren't engaging me. I feel like they should be, and I don't want to like give them to the chill beasts commit genocide. There it is. Told you, I feel like they're just lagging out and they will shoot at me. Right? So there's a little pocket, a sideway in, if I remember correctly. You also need to get rid of coupled mode. Like, okay, here's a Corsair. Probably bricks, right? I can't even target it. Weird. Dead Space Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Right. Especially like with these like fucking oh, use you. Yeah. How far are we? Thank you for not giving me any information at all. That's like 1,000 meters, dude. I'm not sure this is where I want to hide up. I swear there's a closer place for us to hide. I think I'm just on the wrong side. There's a hornet right there. Here's the station. Like right here or something. No, that doesn't go all the way in. I swear that there's one of these by like a side door. I'm just begging to hit some invisible geometry doing this.
Shields damaged.
I don't trust this little pocket. Above me? Oh my god, I was directly under it. Our space parking brake, and here we go. Now, I don't know if this is actually a good way in or out, or just the way out. Even if it's just the way out, this is still where we want to be, right? Yeah, okay. So, this is just a way out. That's okay. So we'll just float in towards the entrance now, and we have our ship right here by the exit. Either way, this is definitely where I wanted to be. I will say they definitely did nail the vibe of these stations, like the weird green glow. Very space fantasy, but it's a good look, right? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Honestly, like the only thing I think that they had that lets them down is that all of their stations look the same. Like they're all the same trash dump. Like if they had some variety in trash dump, you know, like we had some that were like Levski style trash dumps, some that were Pyro style trash dump, right? We just had some variety in the stations. Like, I know they're all made by the same person, but like the people inside could have treated them differently, right? Even if it's just each station had its own different colored banners or whatever, right? Just to make them feel a bit more unique from each other. Not saying that Star Citizen has ever really had unique space stations, but I don't know, something about the styling of Pyro's, like specifically Pyro stations, bugs me because they're kind of supposed to be like entropic, like decayed places where people live, right? And one thing Entropy doesn't do is make everything the same, right? Like, okay, hey, the corporate in, you know, industry making all of the R&R stations that's just pumping out, you know, cookie cutter space stations in Stanton. Okay, I get that. This P80 has been stripped clean, I bet. Or P80? M80. Whoever came in on that thing did not care about coming out. All right. Oh, I wanted to loot them, but I'm hearing gunfire. This is where me not being used to this stuff. Players further down that way.
Oh shit, man down! I got you covered! I was about to pop off.
You took too long to die.
I'm wounded!
I don't think that sounded in any way like the shots that were going on there. I thought there would only be a few of them. There's only a few shooting. There's a lot more than a few. So if that is a player they were shooting at, then he knows we're here.
Go ahead! Here we go! They got me! They really got me! I need some meds! Go!
I mean, this is cool content though. Never really had a reason to try it solo. Okay, we seem to have broken part of our UI with this. There we go. That seems to fix it.
They just killed him. Someone got knocked.
I don't even know if I went the right way or not. I want to say I did the or not because there was that path with the explosives. Like, I'm not joking. This is literally my first time doing this stuff, guys. What the fuck? Do we need multiple fuses for that? 3 fuses? Wow, we used up a lot of our ammo. Oh wait, what? There's a Karna here. Who has the Karna ammo? Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, okay. So, do we need... Oh, we didn't need to buy the fuses ahead of time. We can get them in here somehow. Alright, hold on. I'm going to pull back up that map. We entered. Yeah, so... I don't know what this fuse door is over here. We do need to come this way. We do need to come this way. Fuse door. Extract. Okay. We're in the right place. I think actually it's right here, right? Yeah, it's right here. Okay. Okay, and then we need to get into that room right there where it says welcome, and that's where our key card is. So... Ooh.
Bring it. I'm wounded.
What gun was that? Is that a Ripper on me? Jesus Christ.
You got it. Go, go! I got your back. Down. Got one down. Oh, shit!
All right, here we go. I will take your ammo, sir. Thank you. Thank you for donating to the cause. And then it's right here. I think. right, here we go. And now we can go back to checkmate. Oh, weird. That's a good tip. Wasn't there also supposed to be like decent loot in here too? Not that I care too much about the loot in these places right now. We've got our loadout. Like, while we're here, we cleared it. All right. Now, assuming we haven't been griefed, our ship should still be there, and we can now fly back out. I thought I saw the wing there. That was not bad. All right, and now we just need to make a...
Weapons system down.
Wow. Okay. Thank you, coupled mode, for your max cheese there.
Shields damaged. Landing gear raised.
What did we lose? A deadbolt. Oh well. We should be able to afford that repair. This is why coupled mode sucks sometimes. It's a good parking brake. We need to make sure to turn it off because we instantly went max G there and just bumped off the thing. All right. Oh wait, no, we didn't lose any guns. We just lost missiles. Okay, that's better. I was like, man, how did I lose the gun if I didn't lose the engine pod? No. No, he called me again today, and yeah, unfortunately his situation has only gotten worse. It was starting to get better, and then I don't know. I can't talk on it too much. But since nobody knows what friend I'm referencing, I think I can say this basically is he's probably going to get a, well, no, not probably, I think he is getting a divorce. And I I need to definitely be checking in on him and making sure he's okay. There was a lot more said there. That I won't say, but I think that just of itself, without saying who it is or anything, is fine. He's taking it pretty hard.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
All right. So, we're going to stop by a store. We're gonna get some food and drink, and then we're also going to buy a bunch of fuses. How many fuses should we get? I don't know. We have a big backpack, like 10, just to make sure we have enough.
Hey, let me know if you need anything. Just got a new shipment of stuff?
Yeah, honestly, I can and probably should be doing more.
Okay.
Like I said, when he called, I thought he was gonna call about a Warhammer model that I was painting for him that I've been slacking on a lot. a lot. But then it was very different, and he needed me there in that moment, and I didn't want to stop the stream because we were still doing TSGs. But obviously, luckily, nothing happened for that fucking entire hour, so there's that. But yeah, here we go. Food and drink.
Got some great new products. Come on and check them out.
Wherever.
The classic low plat.
Yeah, all right. Hey. Yeah, have a look around.
Some great new products. Come on and check them out.
All right. I know we can get some of the ship, but I just want like to get like a ton. I feel like you can get them from like right here. Am I crazy? I am crazy.
Come on and help you with something.
You need something?
If you need it, I've got it.
Not of these.
Hey.
Great new products. Come on and check them out.
All right, then we will just grab the ones out of our. I just swear there's a place to buy them though, but maybe not in Pyro. Let's do it in the ship shop. Is it the ship shop? Okay. I swear this opening sounds exactly the same as the choking sound effect in the background. Like, listen. Like I swear, in the background of that, there's a choking sound effect. Like you don't have a helmet on. Okay. So now let's go in and let's clear this zone. Get those three comp boards. I think we're gonna go to the second supervisor station, which is gonna be a bit of a trip. Yes, we will need that second key card.
Check 'em out.
Contested access O2. So I guess it's this one. Yeah, we definitely we need one fuse. This doesn't look like a fuse door. No slot for it. Is it just server lag? Okay, we'll try the other way, I guess. We have company. So I don't see another way in here. Is there another way in?
If you
Weird.
need it, I've got it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing another way in. Looks like he got past his door. He's not in here. Am I going crazy? I feel like I'm going crazy. What the heck? Chad, am I stupid? Don't answer that, but also please answer that. Because he made it through this. He's on sec right here. Yeah, that's what I thought too. But he clearly isn't stuck in here. He didn't come out the other way. We would have seen him come out. We try a new server? No harm in that, I suppose. Yeah, I tried that. Well, okay, I tried to look for it. I didn't find it. But at this point, I mean, we know there's competition in there who might be taking the cards at that moment, right? So let's try that. Yeah. I mean, not that I'm against PvP. You guys know me. But like every second I was wasting on that door, he was getting a head start on us. And I'm pretty sure those comp boards aren't a guaranteed drop every time you go in there. I think they're on a spawn timer like any other loot in the game. Yeah. How's the run? It's going okay. It's going okay. I've reinforced what I've already known, and that there's kind of just no way to make the Aurora work for PvP or anything. We got in our first red key card, and we're just going to try and get an exec hanger done. ASAP, get a different ship, and then use that ship to do the rest of the challenge, right? Yeah, I feel like my camera's all weird. There we go. That's better. How's it going, Bozo? You can technically wait them out. Yeah, I appreciate it. So, have a good one, man. Just make sure we still have everything. All right, we got our fuses, we got our key card. There we go.
You're cool.
I appreciate it, man. I don't like FPS PvP. It's super laggy. But we'll do it if we need to, right? I'm saving Ruin Station for last. Let's see if this door will work now. Yep, there it is. Okay, here's where we need a fuse. Then we're looking for a path over this way. Let me see. So we're into the fuse door. We're looking for the red door. There it is. Hearing something. Get fucked, bitch. I knew I heard something. I knew I heard something. Come on, let me loot you. And then your backpack? Nothing in your backpack. You were absolutely just there to fucking camp and get that from behind. Can I close this door? Go get your own key card, bitch.
Where the hell did they go?
That looks like the exact same guy we saw before. Like, that really did look like the same guy. Same backpack and chest armor. Oh. Game, don't crash me now.
What the hell? My sight!
I've never done this before, Bosa. I've literally never done an exact hanger.
Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I got you. Go ahead.
So people who know this map and this route are going to definitely have a huge advantage over me. The crossbow would be great. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Go ahead. I'll cover you.
I don't know which way I'm going. I only have one key card, so I kind of...
I'm occupied. Go ahead. I'll keep them occupied.
Am I going down?
I'll cover you.
Oh well, fuck it. If we need to get another key card, we can. Yeah, I haven't gotten the crossbow yet. But, oh, we're back over here now.
I got you. Go, go.
This looks right.
I've got you covered.
The vibes of Pyro are great.
Laying down cover.
Green arrows? Green arrows. Looking for green arrows, you say? Not seeing any this way. I was doing good. Okay, all right.
I got you. Go, go. I'm wounded. Taking shots. We're getting hit. Far in the hole.
All right. Oh, is that the green arrows? They aren't really green. Okay, I was doing good. No, that's pointing the other way now. Oh wait, there we go. I see him now. I see him. I see him. Appreciate that shout out, Drift. Oh, there's the arrow. Here we go. 7 minutes till we get this comp board. All right. Well, we got chill for here for 7 minutes. Because that also probably means the ones in the blue path are also taken. Well, what do we do for 7 minutes, chat? No, I appreciate it. I trust me, dude. I like please backdoor me in this. Like, right? Like, this isn't a new player challenge. This is just a 0 to hero. I've never done this content before, and Star Citizen content like this is kind of notoriously hard to do without guides. But I still appreciate it. Is there anything to loot up here? I mean, if there was, you think it would already be picked over because that's the path to blue right there. I just never had a reason to do them. Like, I wanted to do them with a friend, but then the game was too buggy when they first came out, right? And then it's like, the Exotic hangars are cool, but I can like get any ship in the game I want, right? But now that we're on the old account and we need more ships, booyah. I'm worried about the other player coming back, but the fact that he snuck in here and didn't have like, anything in his backpack tells me he was hoping to steal this from me. Sharp is amazing. This okay, good to know. I don't even know what can drop. I guess if I had to say either a Corsair, if I wanted to like kind of, you know, run some higher end PvE missions, or a little bit of cargo would be good. Any of the fighters would just help me out a ton, right? Share the prophet's word. But I'm not actually sure the full list of ships that can drop from it. I need to put another video out soon. I'm slacking on that again. Work has been stressful for me. I feel like with all this trash and stuff around, like there should be just a more like just general ground loot. Ew. The fuck is this? Oh, yep, somebody blew up either a grenade or one of those barrels. I think there's another printer in there. Wait, what? Another printer? What do you mean by another printer? There's two more in the blue path, but we gotta get this first. Otherwise we erased the red card coming in. Yeah, but my theory is those ones are probably also on timers. That other player though that we killed could now be currently doing the blue path, so you would have had time to respawn and come through and try it, because we were not very quick in this. We know he didn't have a red key card, but you can get the blue one without it. One minute left, chat. 1 minute left. I do think our little FPS fix though has generally worked. Like the game doesn't run great in 4.8 still, but it's not been lagging out to hard crashes. So there's that. Oh, we're on the wrong screen even. Hold on. We need to be on this screen. Boop. There we go. I think those numbers are still correct. I feel like we're gonna want to move quick. That other explosion has me worried. Well, could be coming here to farm armor, but I feel like with a wipe and everything, even though we waited a bit, it's gonna be the they're gonna be here for this. There we go. Got it. First comp board obtained. Let's move towards the blue route and get ready for another fight. I'm almost certain that's what we're up against. I really appreciate that hint you gave me. Wait, does this require a blue key? Feel that down? I feel that down. So we can't just skip into that route. That's on me for reading comprehension. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to extract. And we're going to store this key card and run the blue route separately. Let's see if we can't find the way out. That's on me. I didn't read that properly. I thought this would be open and we could go in that way, but we still needed a blue key card. And before we get lost in here. Very well might happen. I feel like it's already happening. Because yeah, extract is further back. That up there is where we were. Here we go. I think. Yeah. Yeah, okay. This is definitely a way out, I think. I mean, not this way, but... Yep, here we go. All right, we're out. That's on us for not reading correctly, but we still got one of the keyboards. The comp boards. Well, people are talking about dying to players in the CZ, so... Don't know if that was the guy I shot. You see, I don't think it is. That means these are definitely being done by people. Oh wow, all the way back here by the clinic. All right. There we go. That's safely in there. And then we go back for round 2, and which we probably have lost out on. I bet you that other player has gone through and cleared those by now.
How can I help you?
Okay, so we need to go down, then across from the red door. No, we need to go forward, complete straight forward. Like that way, get those blue key cards. We need two of them. Just want to move this over here. Have this halfway up and my chat right there. All right. All right. So it's right this way. There's the blue door. So is this? No, this isn't it. The way we came in. This map is not super accurate, I feel like. It gets the job done, but it's not like using left and right rather artistically. So I still appreciate it. This is one right here. Okay, well, it's not on cooldown. That's a good bit of hope right there. Yeah, 15 minutes. Okay. That makes me hopeful that this other guy hasn't gone here yet. Nope, he took this one though. Shit. That was 9 minutes ago. So he just didn't take the closest one. So no, we are on somebody's trail. Which makes sense with all the dead bodies and stuff. Damn it. I mean, we should still clear it and check the timer. If the timer is not insane, right? But I don't think there's anything down this path that they would want besides these key cards. Okay, so I'm through. There's a second card spawner inside here. She's probably already gotten two. She didn't take both at the front. "46 seconds. Fucking knew it. Ah, dude. Fucking knew it. Okay. So he's waiting on that key card. She's going to get. I shouldn't have fully gone up to it. But I should. Oh no, we couldn't have gone the other path anymore. That wasn't the same guy we killed the first time, though. We lost a bunch of fuses doing it that way. This game design kind of fucking sucks. Like, that's what I will say. The camper nature of it is just not super fun. For that, like, the camper rat nature of it, right? We were lucky to kill the first guy who was trying to rat us in the red path, because I heard him. But this guy was just purely waiting for us. And like, you can't really count that your first time in, right? Like, I didn't know the lay of the land. There's no way for a first time player to know about that. Now, I could have checked more corners. I could have been more tactical about it. I thought you'd have already been past this at that point. But now we can't even slip back in there just yet because we need to buy more fuses. We lost our fuses. Yeah. So we got to figure out where to buy fuses. So let's figure that out. Worst case, we could technically claim our ship, I guess. That'd probably be the most surefire way of doing it, but I'm not even sure if I even... Yeah, I can. I can scrap the ship and claim it. There's nothing on board. That's probably the most surefire way of getting more fuses. Okay, we got to claim it anyways. So he's getting that key right now. There's no way we can beat him there now. Because he's gotten the key by now. It was that close to going off. Yeah, I guess the counter to my argument earlier saying this was bad game design and with how camper focused it is, right? Is, oh hey, go in with a friend, go in with a group. You know, they can trade off you and then revive you, right? Which, okay. You know what, fair. But as somebody who played most of his time in this game solo and still likes to play solo even now, right? Even for this challenge. Whew. I mean, this is supposed to be hard. This is the reward as a ship, right? I just wish there was some way for them to, like, discourage that behavior.
Have some great new products. Come on and
Like, maybe if you don't move down there and you, like, sort of stay in the same room for too long, like the same region for too long. Well, no, because then even the very nature of the timer gated key card and printers kind of forces that behavior, right? There's not an easy answer. I was thinking maybe having AI constantly spawn to push them. At least that way they're allowed. But there's not an easy answer there. I think what we have to do, frankly, is play the rat game, right? We go in second. We know he's gotten this set of key cards, and we just go in, wait our own set of timers out, and see by the time we get there, right? If how long we have to wait, and then we wait for the cards. I think that's the only answer. Unless we want to go and do something else and give it time here. I like PvP a lot. Just, it never feels good to die to a guy sitting in a corner. Interesting. That dead body wasn't here a minute ago. We got more people trying this one. Let's get ready for another fight. And the thing, we could have avoided all of this if we just knew to get a blue key card first. That's okay. My own fault.
Here we go!
These do not take super long. I know I need to. I know the one in there is going to be off of a timer, right? So we'll wait here for this one. But yeah, no, an idea like that Rust One Sky would be great. I'm sorry for not responding to that earlier. I did read it, and then like I put it in my head, and I think I answered it in my brain without actually talking about it. No, like, that would be good. That would genuinely be good. Like, I don't know, like this would have been way more punishing back when you lost all your kit whenever you died, right? I'm all for a good fight. I'm all for PvP. But people camping, waiting it out, like what I'm forced to do right now, right? I just think could be made better. But if the answer is just bring friends, and that's just something I need to accept, and that's the direction that CIG is going for all of their new major events, I get that. And you still can solo this. You just need to be a lot more careful than I was there. I wasn't careful and I got punished. It's all me. I just wish the game design didn't like directly encourage rat behavior with these super hard to see and super visually complex like things, right? There's so many nooks and crannies I can go creep up into and hide in, right? I'm glad I'm not trying this from the very start of the wipe, and I waited a little bit. I feel like these would have been swarmed, both with rats and with, you know, groups. "37 seconds. Time is at 11. Starting to get a bit hangy. Okay. Got it. So these are both key cards we need. Now we can go straight back to the room. Now I can't think of any reason why that guy would still be in there, but we need to be very careful, because maybe he is. Those are still up. All right, here we go. I'm thinking I'm a cutie. What the fuck? Sheriff. What you trying to pull? How's it going, dude? Good to see you. You like... It's stressing me out now that it's happened to us once. We don't need to go down that way. Another dead player right there. There's the door. Oh, damn it. I was a little too quick on that. No. Did I just glitch that away? Thank God. Holy shit. I was gonna feel so angry. Didn't make it hard to close this one. Is this just the way out? Hey, Core. Good to see you. Incoming. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Am I crazy? I feel like we're about to hate ourselves if I go on this. I've never done this before. I'm not seeing another path here. But it looks like a way out. Alright, we'll do it. We'll do it. I'm not seeing literally any other path. But yeah, cool. We're on our second account doing a 0 to hero run. We're trying right now to get our first second ship. And I probably just ruined that part of the run there because I'm an idiot and I've never done exec hangers. Nope, this looks okay. That once again looks like a way out. Still lots of dead AI. Oh yeah. I've literally never done them and I decided to solo them on my 0 to hero account for my very first time ever doing them. So I bet this timer is going to be huge. Actually not too bad. 8 minutes for that one. So, alright. I'm okay with that. Let's find the other one. Oh, it's just on the other side. I think. Yep, right here. Alright, so we have to wait here for about 10 minutes. I'm cool with that. See, I feel like this design with the timers, with everything, really encourages you to camp. Like right now I'm encouraged to camp here. Right? And I kind of wish there was a different answer. I hear an AI spawn wave happened. Been a bit busy finding to watch. Dude, no worries at all. I need to put out a new video again soon, so maybe if this goes well and we complete this first stage, I can put out the first video in this Zero to Hero series. Unfortunately, we haven't had like a lot of super interesting stuff happen. It's mostly just our day one we did missions to get our ship a good build, and then day two we got good armors. Now on day 3.5 technically, right? We worked to get some to now start getting our next ship, because the base Aurora is, it leaves a lot to be desired. Like, I'm not the greatest PvP pilot of all time, but I can't make that ship work against lights. I can deal with you know, the bad heavy pilots, not anyone who knows, who's up to snuff, right? Yeah, like, well, honestly, here's the thing. It would be fine, even with its size 2 guns, if they didn't make it fly like a heavy fighter and a medium fighter. Okay? Like, I know that they make ships fly based around mass and things like that, right? But they call it a light fighter starter. It can't compete with any actual light fighter or even any medium fighter because it flies like the Super Hornet. And my biggest complaint in the Super Hornet is the Super Hornet flies like shit. Like, it's a beloved ship for PvE players, but the Super Hornet really is not a good ship in PvP, and that's with the 4 size 3s and 2 size 2s. Sorry, 2 size 4s. And like, the Shiv also flies like the Super Hornet, but it also has a 32 SU cargo bay. So that ship is actually good because it's not primarily a fighter, it's a multi-role ship that can fight, right? Whereas the primarily a fighter, there's just all of the G's it has are really low. But then you take the Aurora, you remove all of the stuff that makes those other 2 ships more attractive, and you just give it that bad flight modeling, and it doesn't have much. It's fun to fly, it doesn't feel bad, but just in an actual fight, it doesn't have the G's or the turn rate to really do anything. If it was its exact same ship, the same size, same weapon loadout, but it flew with the flight model of the Gladius, it would not be overpowered, because this would be huge, it'd be a lot easier to hit, but it'd be a lot more fun too, and you could actually like outrate people and actually win fights against like medium fighters and stuff if you skilled the gap. But right now it's generally worse than a Hornet. Like, a Hornet hard counters it. And so yeah, so like if they wanted to keep it with the Super Hornet flight system, then it needed to have a lot more utility than it has. And like the modules that you put on the modules, that also which reduces your stats even more. Like, I love how the Aurora Mark II looks, I really do, but the Aurora Mark I is a better dogfighter, and that makes me sad. Like, here, you pull up SP Viewer here, because we're waiting anyways, right? Compare. So Aurora, we'll do the SE because that's the most recent one, right? We'll do the Gladius, and we'll do the Aurora Mark II. Go over to summary chart here, right? So, I mean, the Mark I is better flying in literally every category, and it even surpasses the Gladius in one category, which is yaw. Now, that doesn't really matter Doesn't really matter, but it is something it has over it. But then if we just compare that right there, like, boom, it's just losing in every category. Like, okay, it has an interior, it has more mass, right? Okay, fine. But then, like I said, if we take out the Super Hornet, they fly very similar. If we take out the Shiv, they fly very similar. If we look at the charts here, we get rid of the Gladius to make it more clear. This is what I mean when it says it flies almost exactly like one of these, right? Here's the Shiv, here's the Aurora Mark II. They have almost identical Gs. Almost identical. Aurora has a little more forward, a little less back, a little more strafe, but this is very comparable. Pull out the Super here. The Super is just, you know, it's the same thing, right? So I really wish that they just simply like either yes, gave it better firepower, or just actually made it fly nice. Yeah. It's a shame, because I do think they knocked the physical design out of the park. I think it's a very, very good looking ship. It's fun to fly. The interior, I think, is very nice. Some people didn't like it. I think that's a great interior. I was so ready to have a light fighter that gave up some firepower to have an interior as a daily driver. But what we have now is we have the M80, which is a heavy fighter, which gives up some durability to have an interior, but also be very competitive. The M80 is what I wanted, like the Aurora playstyle to be, which is where it can be a PvP focused ship, but you can still daily drive it. You can land somewhere, sleep in a bed. You can use the interior to get components, right? Loot components for yourself from Hathor and things like that. We're almost done here, and then we've completed Ruin. Or sorry, Ruin, checkmate. With the tree. Like, honestly, I've taken the ship in the PvP multiple times in Free Flight because this is the only ship on this account, and I still like to warm up on my streams with PvP. And I can get kills in it, but it requires the other pilot not know what they're doing. If I'm against a comparable or even a slightly worse PvP pilot, that ship just can't. It limits you. And so it's such a shame because it looks so cool. I love the ornithop it provides. Well, like, part of the whole challenge of this is like, hey, I've never had to deal with limitations in my gameplay. I could always fly the most optimal ship for a job because I just have that much money in the game and ships, right? Don't crash. Oh, thank God. I was gonna be so sad if we crashed. Here we go.
Fabrication request accepted. Fabrication.
Yeah. So I actually had the Mustang Alpha on this account because that was the cheapest starter when I bought this account a long time ago. But I decided to upgrade it to the Aurora Mark II, even though that's kind of a sin, because that I feel like that's a more compelling challenge for the video and stuff. All right, but we've completed checkmate. We have all these cards as long as we can get them out and get them into our storage. This is farther than I've ever gotten doing this stuff before. All right. So we died once. That's not too bad. Oh, we need to think about our death counter. That's on me. I forgot to take up that counter. There we go. Really, I think any ship we can pull from this from an exec hangar will be an improvement over the Aurora. So I'm not gonna be too picky for whatever it is, and it will kind of guide the next side of the challenge. I think the goal of Zero to Hero is for us to get a Perseus on this account. Especially with me melting the Perseus on my main. I think that's a nice, good goal. Can you get the fuck out of the way, lady? Being blocked by AI. Here we go.
Great new products. Come on and check them out. Anything specific you're interested in?
All right, and there's the first 3 count boards. So
Have a look.
let's go and head to the next supervisor station.
Why buy something?
We'll get the next red key card, and then set up and checkmate. We'll see if I have energy to try checkmate next, because I did take a nap, but it is late for me. But I slept when I got home from work. Like, I slept for like basically 3.5 hours, so we'll see. This took us 2 hours to do today, but hopefully we'll get better at it as we go, right? I need to make sure to restock my missiles here.
Welcome to Rocket Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
You are cleared to leave.
All right. Down this way. No, that's what we did last time. Yeah, this is where we're going. Why can't I route to it? Interesting. F7A, Hornet Mark II, F8C Lightning, Corsair, Cutlass Blast, Swaylin. The Swaylin would suck. If we got a Swaylin, I'd be very upset. I'm not gonna lie. If we got Swaylin, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Thank you for visiting. Safe travels.
Yeah, Meteor, Scorpius, any of those ships would be good. The Corsair would be kind of nice, if I'm being honest, but the Meteor would also be up there. Any of those ships, though, would be better than what we're currently rocking. Right?
Shields normal. Drive is now on.
Frame rate come back. You can blame it all on Chris Roberts. Alright, this is slightly risky. This is slightly very risky, but I'm going to, just in case there's somebody there in a ship, I want to suit down. just so we have more G's. I'm not saying the ship can fight well, but a lot of the pilots in the PU can't fight well. And if there is a ship there, I'd rather have the ability to do a little bit more. So we're at 77 now with this setup. We do have a light armor set still stored in checkpoint, but I don't want to risk both my armor sets. I know it's like 6 million. The idea is I don't like grinding missions. I like sandbox content, right? If I wanted to, I think the raw answer would be is you grind up a bit of money, rent a raft, run raft cargo missions in Pyro, and run like the Red Wind stuff. I know you can get 8 SCU missions and get a bunch of money, like 4 mil at a time and stuff like that. But like, if this was just a how to get X ship the fastest way possible challenge, that'd be one thing, but it's like I'm still trying to do gameplay that I'm hoping I will enjoy. And even though I had my little rant earlier at the camper, this is still cooler to me than just grinding missions, right? Which we still are going to have to do. We're going to have to grind missions. There's no getting around that, because there's no other way. Like, unless we end up like doing UEX trading, like going into sites looking for Wicklow trade items and selling them, right? So far, since scopes are clear, punch out our radar there. Oh, we have something there. Another Corsair.
Radar. Shields.
An AI. Am I on the wrong side of the station for the exit? I feel like I am. A Mustang. You see, this is the way in.
Shields damaged. Landing gear deployed.
Ah. This is not the right way. I don't think, at least. Alright, let's push back out. Let's find that right way again. I don't know why I'm struggling so hard to find these back entrances. So I found it really easy to lose my bearings. I guess let's kill his AI really quick. Make sure he doesn't try any fuckery.
Landing gear raised.
So there's the Corsair. There's the frickin' that. So it's definitely on this side. We're on the right side. I think it's right here actually. I think I just saw it. I want to say it's like right up in here.
Deployed.
I think we saw it earlier too. And there's a Cuddy. Yep, here it is. I think. No, I'm crazy. No, I'm not crazy. It's so hidden away in this rubble here. Okay, here we go. And we're just going to slip on down. Put on coupled mode as our parking brake. A long beam with light at the tip. On that side is the entrance. Okay. I don't know why that fell off me. All right. There we go. Like, I think even if I run cargo in this challenge, I might start with some mission running. But then I might try to run like actual commodity trading to make money. Just because I prefer the sandbox elements of the game to like the canned mission content. The long beam with the light on top. This one, right? I don't think you mean that one. Oh, we do not have a neck right now. Gentlemen, we're immune to being decapitated. Chris Roberts has blessed us. I wish there was a decoupled flight for this. For EVA. Whoa. Almost there, and then we will run through this really quick, get the right key card, and head to checkmate. No, sorry, obituary. I'm so turned around in Pyro. You know what? I think it is, and I think I just forgot that, if I'm being real with you. Mainly, I wanted to let go of W. I think you're right, and I think I'm stupid. It happens a lot. Okay, somebody has a little bike here. I don't remember it always being decoupled, but maybe I'm crazy.
Cutters, low lively! Oh, it's about to pop off.
Guess we're fighting. They got your cover. I've got you covered. Someone wants to talk. Bring it.
Here we go! Cutters, low lively! Got a problem?
I got you. Go, go. I've got you covered.
Here we go!
Laying down covering fire.
Okay, here's a fuse.
Cutters, low lively!
Laying down covering fire.
Why are all these explosive stats right there?
I got you. Go, go. Holy shit! They just killed him.
Oh, it's about to pop off.
I think this guy had a Karna. I will just take some of that precious ammunition. They also had a Karna. Kitty. No, Kitty, you can't be my keyboard. Oh, keyboard baby, come here. Come at that. You can be there. What was said about bricking? People use their bikes for tech smuggler missions for the people to use after them, and there's a small bit of pay it forward. The smoke the converse up makes it so hard to aim with the light. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you owe me though.
Oh my god, 12-minute timer.
We got trouble!
Last one.
Oh, I'm hit! Oh, it's going down.
Well, I don't know if
Someone just got blasted!
I guess we should probably just wait, right?
Someone!
What do we do for 12 minutes, chat? Is there anything to loot in here?
Go, go! I got your back.
We can get back in here easily enough. Hey, you can't be in the spot. Not allowed. There you go.
I got you covered. Going down.
Okay, let's do this.
We're about the Super Hornet again. Oh my god. I feel like we could literally do like a bingo, right? Like every stream, Citizen Cal must, you know, rant about the Super Hornet, rant about armor, shoot pink vultures. I don't fucking know. And there are loot rooms that they'll take the rest of our fuses or fuzzies. These armors don't look terrible. I'm not a smart man. There we go. Yeah, that's one of them. I want to hear the Super Hornet rat. Oh my god. Shock and awe prod. All right. So people really like the Super Hornet because you can buy it, and it gets you the weapons package of the F7A, right? So it gets you, instead of having to have 2 size 2s, you get 4 size 3s, right? So let's 2 size 2s, 2 size 3s, 2 size 4s on the base F7C and on the Ghost. But the Super gets you that A loadout with where replaces those 2 size 2s with the size 3s, and it gives you a second seat and a third shield. So people really like it, and they like it because in PvE you can buy it, like full deadbolt it, have a bunch of shields, and turret it, right? It's very good for PvE for low skill players. But then people since it's a ship that players like, they recommend it, and they recommend it for PvP. And I always have a big gripe for CIG releasing combat ships, fighters, subcaps, anything, right? Any combat focused ship that does not perform well in PvP, right? Now, no, this game is not a PvP game. It is a PvE game that allows PvP anywhere, so it's a PvEVP. But like, I'm not saying development focus should ever go to PvP first, but if you're buying a combat ship, I think it should be able to fight in what I consider to be the highest arena of combat, which is PvP, right? The end game for orgs is going to be PvP, to control territory, to build bases and space stations and things like that, right? We're already seeing the end game in like Hathor be PvP. Now, yes, we have events like the TSGs and the exclusive Rockbreaker sites that are PvE, where you need a good PvE combat ship. But the thing is the ships that are good at PvP, and until Armor went and changed some things, were always also good at PvE as well. But if you had a PvE loadout or ship that was not good at PvP, you would basically just die in PvP. And so people recommend the Super Hornet all the time, like, oh, this is a great ship, this is a good fighter, and it's just not. It doesn't have the G's to do what it needs to do, right? So people will look at the Super Hornet, right, and they will compare it to the base sort of F7C, right? Because that's the other one that they can buy. And this doesn't seem to matter that much, right? But this is what kills it, right? Like they have very close to identical pitch rates, yaw rates, and roll rates. But right here in propulsion, this is the amount of G's, the amount of force that it can produce in any given direction. And this is anywhere from like 10 to 20% lower. And the Hornet is already a G limited craft, okay? So it's already G limited. And if we look here, the only areas where the Super Hornet is as good as the base F7 is in pitch. And even then it's not totally there, right? So this is already an aircraft that will struggle and will be outrated, that will be turned on. Then we're removing its strafes, and strafes and up, down, and strafe is how you keep distance in a medium fighter. You need to strafe away from the pip direction to build that distance, so you can use your lower turn rate and higher firepower to apply damage to a fighter. So by losing strafe up and down, this thing has lost so much ability to dictate the fight. So much ability to dictate the fight that it just gets rolled on every time. Not only that, but it's physically larger. And now this doesn't look like a big deal here, but if we actually line this up, so bottom to bottom, back to back, right? When we look, it's about a 1/6 larger in that direction and like a 1/10 larger in that direction. When we add in shield bubbles, that means this thing will just natively take a lot more fire than the base Hornet, just because of that size difference. And that size difference, even that little of a size difference, in my opinion, is dramatic enough to warrant that it should not have lost those G's, right? Like, this is just being larger is already a huge disadvantage. You just passively take so many more shots. Like, that's why, for example, the Saber, despite having even better G's than the base Hornet, struggles so bad is just because it's fucking huge and it can't actually create enough meaningful deflection to dodge fire, right? So the Super Hornet being almost as big as the Saber is on that dimension, yeah. So you're taking a ship that was already struggling in a knife fight, removing more of its ability to create distance, and you're giving it a third shield, which will just go down. Right now, blue meta, it doesn't matter, but even in laser meta, it will just go down. Like, that third shield might buy you time to jump away, but it's not going to win you a fight, right? And then you think, oh, well, it has more firepower. Barely more. All right? Like, it is more, but like, if you think about the fully loaded F7C versus the Super Hornet, it's not that much more you're getting for the inability to strafe, the inability to actually get out of a right fight with a fighter, and you just get absolutely rolled on and turned. And I even have a video here, and this was from a long time ago. This is from when I was significantly worse of a pilot too, guys, by the way, right here, where this was back in 4.5, I want to say. Serious? Where's the audio here? I'm gonna turn it down. So we're gonna skip ahead here to after we kill this first arrow. We're being ganked here. So we kill him, and so now we have 2 Super Hornets left and 1 more arrow left. And I'm going to engage the Super Hornet because I know I can just turn on top of it. And even though the arrow is right there shooting me too, basically if I shoot at the arrow will shoot at me, and the Super Hornet will shoot at me. If I engage the Super Hornet, just the arrow will shoot at me because I know the Super Hornet can't do anything. So once again, this is a gang scenario. We're coming in here. Lag spike. But yeah. And then you're just able to completely dominate the fight. So he's going to get on me here. We're going to close that distance, up strafe, boost in, and just stay over his turn rate to where he can't apply that DPS that he has. And I'm not even using the meta right now. I'm using lasers, and this is 4.5. That was okay in Arena Commander. But once again, we can swing in. We can close up right here like this. We get him, and we're going to skip forward a bit to where we're fighting the second Super Hornet here, because we fight right here. We fight that arrow for a bit, and he runs. Here's the second Super Hornet, where it's even more of a dominant play over here. And like I said, these ships need those strafes to be able to keep that distance and not let you in to where they can actually rate onto you. See, like right here, we're able to get really close to this guy and just stay over him. And he can do nothing. At this point, he has lost the fight. He needs to nav out because the ship does not give you the tools to get out of this spot. The base Hornet has those tools. Like I said, it has 10% to 20% more acceleration. The numbers don't look like a lot, but that matters. That matters. And there's going to be the kill in any second here. Boom. What game is this? This is Star Citizen. And while we were talking, we're sitting here waiting for this key card to print on out. So Bolajar, if you're new to my channel, you haven't seen my stuff before, and especially if you haven't seen a lot of Star Citizen before, I recommend you stick around. It's a pretty cool game. It's both, you know, an FPS game, an MMO, and a flight sim, like we were just showing there in that video. All of this is the same game. So where we are right now, here in our heavy armor in the middle of this ruined station, it's the same exact game you just watched us play, right? Now, I don't know. I guess we'll get back out that way. But yeah. So what would you recommend to someone who doesn't really like the light fighters, but wants to be above average at PvP? Okay, well, you have a few options, right? So here's where I'm going to start with, though. First, yes, you absolutely can fly the ships that are not light fighters, and you can be good at PvP. However, you need to still fly light fighters and learn the game on the light fighter, right? So the game's flight model is built around the Gladius. That's what it was designed around for because of Squadron 42, right? I'm not saying you need to fly it in the PvP, but I'm saying you should probably check out either my fundamentals course. Minmin has a good fighter guide, right? You need to understand really well how the light fighter playstyle is, because otherwise, the only way you do well in the larger ships is by getting them to abuse their energy and you taking advantage of that. Okay, so basically in a fight, the smaller ship will always have the advantage. This is why light fighter meta exists, and why that's the case is because of how CIG balances Gs, right? So if you look right here, the Saber here is the smallest ship. Well, it's not the smallest, but it has the highest Gs there. So let's do a better example. So we're going to have is the Hornet in red. We're going to have the Hurricane, which is a heavy fighter, and is one of the better heavy fighters. No, let's do Vanguard actually, because the Hurricane's actually a little bit better than that. And then we're going to have the Gladius, right? So if you look at these three ships roughly fly the same. Right here inside the dotted line, this is how the ship flies, right? Because the dotted line means with afterburner applied, right? But the rough shape of this flight model is roughly the same for the Gladius, the Hornet, and the Vanguard. The difference is the Vanguard flies worse than the Hornet, which flies worse than the Gladius. So the only way you actually win a fight in these larger ships is by getting the light fighters to abuse their abuse their speeds and basically use their own energy against them. So you first need to learn how the light fighter is played so you can counter it, right? Once again, I'm not saying you need to put a lot of time into light fighter, but you should do a training. You should go through, learn the binary circle, learn how to do all that stuff, and then you can apply it to other ships. Now, that's in the fighter category. There is one big exception to that, and that is interceptors. So we're going to take the Harbinger out of the equation and pull out the brand new M80. Now, this looks like it's an even worse situation, right? This looks like it's dramatically worse than before. However, what we see now is if you look right here in forward, we have a faster forward on the M80, both in SCM just barely, and a lot more in boost. And our boost duration is very high. This is where some of this other part of the graph comes into play, because this additional speed that we have in the interceptors allows us to basically abuse our shield pool, abuse our HP, and force nose trades. So the interceptor playstyle is the only thing that kind of counters out the requirement of first being a good light fighter pilot to fly the heavies and mediums well, because you fly an entirely different playstyle. The M80 does it. The Buccaneer is actually probably going to be a better showcase for this because it's even a lot more in that boost duration, right? So with the interceptors, what you do is you need to first merge into the fight, apply as much damage as possible, backstrafe until they finally catch you. They will catch you on backstrafe, right? So you merge into 200, apply damage, backstrafe, try to force them to boost onto you to try and get over your turn rate, because you will have a really bad turn rate in an interceptor. And when they're over you and they've used their energy, you boost forward, get away, reset the fight. And what you have in the interceptor is you always have better guns than an equivalent fighter, but you have worse turn rates. And so the M80 is a heavy ship that is very good in PvP right now. Then you have the Meteor, which is a medium ship that's very, very good in PvP right now. You have the Mantis, which is not good in PvP, but is like a required role as an interdictor, right? And you have the Buccaneer. There's also the 325A and stuff, right? That can be used all in this Interceptor playstyle. So, otherwise, like I said, if if the Interceptors don't get your thrill and you want to fly a medium or a heavy fighter like a traditional one, then you need to go down the flight school path. You still need to learn how those lights fly, so you can learn to use that energy against them. And people will be happy to train you. I'll be happy to train you, everything like that. But you can't kind of just jump right into it. If you think of it this way, while for PvE the medium and heavier ships are easier, for PvP they're a lot harder. They have a higher skill floor. Does that make sense, Shock and Awe? Awesome, I'm glad. Nope, we're gonna keep the suit on and remove that. Nah, dude, it's all good, man. I actually, like that's what I do. Oh, why did we scoot forward a bit there? Let's turn off the coupled mode here. Gently squeeze ourselves on out. Send our wings, boost away. Alright, and we're away from the turrets. That's the same ship we saw before. We're home, sweet home, free. I don't know. Words are hard and it's late at night. So, we're now going to Obituary. All right. Thought we routed it, but decided to not go. There we go, there's Bloom. But yeah, so Voyager, if you're still there, if you haven't left with your with Star Citizen, we're doing a 0 to hero one, so this is a fresh account on a starter ship. This is the cheapest ship you can get in the game right now. It's called the Aurora Mark II. This gets you the game for $45 and you can play. So I put a lot more money than that into the game. Star Citizen is kind of famous for taking a lot of money, but we're doing this challenge to see how far I can get with just the base edition of the game and no other money put into it. And so far we're doing okay. But yeah, I guess I never actually answered your question on which ships. Okay, hold on. So then, for which ships would be the F7CM, sorry, CS, which is the stealth version of the F7C, or the F7A, if you can get that. Those are good ones. I would right now stay away from the Sabres. They're not super good. Except for maybe the Raven. Then there is the Avenger Warlock is good right now. That's not really a medium ship, but it's not a light fighter either. There is for the heavy fighters, of course the Origin M80, like I said before, is probably the best one, but then there's the Guardian series, and the MX and the QI are typically regarded the best value. The MX is best for PvE, and the QI is good in PvP because you can use it as a secondary dampener or for bounty hunting, right? Let's see. Am I lucky or am I on the wrong side of the planet? I think I'm on the wrong side. I think it's right there. Nope, that's Megumi. I wasn't on the right side of the planet. I was just between the planet and it.
Bottom drive is now on. Bottom drive is now on.
Yeah, the F8 was in a better place. It's still okay, but armor has really hurt it. And the M80 right now is honestly the best heavy fighter in the game. It's honestly just a very, very, very good ship, but it requires a unique flight style. You can't fly it like a Gladius or like a Guardian MX, right? You need to be very good at managing your boom and zoom in that.
Landing gear deployed.
There we go. We have a hangar here. Other side.
Landing complete.
And also, I want to say, like, my complaints with the Super Hornet don't come from like me just wanting to hate the ship. I really liked the original Super Hornet, the Mark 1, because the Mark 1 didn't fly worse than the non-super variant. It was just larger, which is how I think it should be. But CIG is really focused on their you know, your ship's mass determines how it flies, and then they give every ship the same quality of maneuvering thruster. I mentioned the Meteor. You're right. The Meteor, I didn't mention it the second time. Yeah, the Meteor is also up there. It's very, very good. And there's a ship that you can get from what we're doing right now. You're right. I apologize. The M80 hype is overwhelming everything. The Meteor is probably the best medium ship in the game. But once again, like the M80, you need to learn the interceptor flight style, which isn't hard to learn, but if it's not explained to you and not told you, you're gonna think the ship sucks. Oh, fuck, my armor. Oh no, wait. All right, guys, let's pray that the station doesn't just eat our ship. That's on me. At least we still have our nerd goggles. I mentioned the Meteor early on, but not in the second ship recommendation. Yeah. No, you're right. That's totally on me. Ooh, so okay. The answer is both, but you need to know what you're doing, right? So if you are flying in a squadron and you have somebody covering the heavy ships, right? You have a Perseus, you have a Paladin, you have something else that is doing that job, right? Then what you need, then yes, the pure ADB loadout is the best anti-fighter loadout in the game, and the M80 is one of the best punch down anti-fighter ships in the game, right? But if you are either doing PvE or you don't have a squadron with you, you don't have people who will help you sort of cover the gap, right, to deal with larger ships, then yeah, you want the size 5 85Bs and you want the Deadbolt 4s. Now, if you're winning pure PvE, then pure deadbolts is good, or you can even do pure M series cannons. Yeah, Virgil from Shadow Moses has a really good video on the M80. I also have a video on the M80, not to like push you towards my own content and stuff, right? That will kind of explain how to fly with it. I still recommend you watch a PvP flight fundamentals guide. You're still going to want to learn things like orbits, rating, stuff like that in it as well. But it's a really, really, really good daily driver ship. It is a ship that can outfit itself. So. That being said, just because it's good doesn't mean you will be good in it. It's still a fighter, and it still takes an investment to learn. All right, we set our respawn. So I think I have enough energy to attempt to clear this CZ at least once or twice. But I do want to really quick grab a drink, so I will be super right back, chat. All right. Boink. And boink. And boink. All right. There we go. Get myself a Sprat. I think my actual player also needs some sustenance before we go in. By a tasty grit.
If you need it, I've got it.
All right.
If you need it, I've got it.
Alrighty. Let's just top off our Karna.
Just got a new shipment of stuff. Have a look.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Why buy something when you can just take up space for free? Thanks.
I just bought something, lady. Jesus Christ.
Products. Come on and check them out.
Alright, and let me pull up the guide photos for that one. Got them somewhere here. Here we go. So here we go, and we're looking for Obit. Open a new tab. Here we go. So we have 3 different ways in. Then the red door. Then a blue key card in the red door. That gets us to extract. And we do need 1, 2, 3, 4 fuses. Okay. Okay. Sorry, just looking at the map, chat. How many fuses do we have? We have 2. So I guess we can go see if the ship shop has them.
Check them out. If you need it, I've got it.
Things are getting pretty
Hey, what's
desperate
up?
in UAE.
Let's see what we got.
I'm all happy.
I guess chat, Sky, you went and pulled the list. What ship would you like to see me get for this challenge? Don't say the Swaylen, please. But like, what do you think would be most entertaining? A Meteor would be super awesome. I still think the Corsair would probably be the best to unlock more gameplay loops for us, right? But like, if I pull an F7A or an F8, like, that would be interesting. Ship dealer. Oh, it might be the cargo deck, actually. Unironically, it might be the cargo deck. Maintenance in 2 hours, and then tomorrow is the 481 patch? Really? Or are people just talking crap? Cutlass, yeah. Okay. That's a good shout. So the Cutlass got recommended a lot in a very different game. I would almost never recommend the Cutlass in today's game, but also, damn it, it's not here. Okay, with just 2 fuses, we're gonna need to use 1 there. We can't do it with just 2. We need at least 3 fuses. Well, back to our ship to steal some more. Yeah, the ship's at that spot. Yeah.
I sure hope that works out for you.
But like, also, like, there's just a lot of other really good second ships. The Cutlass lost a lot of its performance too, which makes it rough. The Cutlass used to be a genuinely menacing ship in a fight. I kind of wish I didn't have to keep like kind of abusing the random spawns of fuses in my ship as a means of doing this. I probably don't have to. I could probably just Google it and be fine, but this is like a surefire way. Yeah, the F8 would be really interesting. I mean, it would still get me another size of weaponry, and it would actually be a ship that I could genuinely fight in. I would rather fly the F8 into combat than the Aurora. That's just factual. But it would not really unlock me a lot more than what I have right now. Right? So if we got the F8, that would be interesting, but it would also kind of have meant, like, I won't say it's a waste of time, but like, I could have also been just doing the lower Gillies missions, the lower intersect missions that I could complete with size 2 guns, and have probably just made money on that, right? Like us choosing not to just fucking not to just use the do mission grinding is probably like if we get a Sulin or a ship that already gives us, you know, things we can do almost, that would be rough. I would almost say the F7A would be a little bit better because that gets you up to the size force. Either way. And we go, just checking. Right, we have red key card. Explosion inside, which is lovely. Alright, so they're saying maintenance is in less than 2 hours. Honestly, any second ship though is still progress on the account. It's still 0 to heroing, right? Is that a free fuzz right there? That is a free fuzz right there.
Someone wants to toss.
I'll keep them occupied.
Teleporting dog!
Got one down.
I'll cover you. Go ahead.
Come on, reload.
I'll keep them occupied.
Ooh. Get the Doge. That player right there. All right.
Access granted.
Here we go. I'm gonna close this behind us. We have exactly one shot. If we die, we don't have a spare key card.
Go, go, I got your back. It's going down. Oh, I've been clipped.
Okay.
I'll cover you.
So we need to move forward and then left.
Let's see how they like this.
Today just got interesting. It's on now.
Not lively. Oh, shit. I'm hit. Got a problem. We're taking casualties. Enemy down!
We're getting hit! I've got you covered.
Shit!
I think we bought more ammo, dude.
Shit, they just killed him! Oh, jeez, we're getting poked!
I should have bought a little bit more too. This looks like a really fresh wave,
Bring it! Take it easy! Ow, shit! Lost one. They got your
which means we have a good shot of getting this.
We got trouble!
I need a med. Oh, shit! I just delivered.
Grenade. There's so many guys here. Speaking of grenades, I do have one.
Yeah, you owe me though. Someone wants to toss up. Okay, let's do it.
Come on.
See how they like it. Bring it. Guess we're fighting.
Jesus Christ, that was a lot of guys to kill. Okay, there's the blue key card. And it is ready to imprint. Really? Okay, I haven't tried them yet. That's good to hear. Okay, so we have the blue card. So now we need to go back out this way and go up through this door. This is actually pretty fun now, I will say. I'm not usually much for the FPS in this game. I'm a flight boy. But this is actually like I was gonna take a drink there. I was gonna say this is like still super scuffed. Like Star Citizen FPS is always super scuffed. But it's getting to the point where it's also fun. No, if that guy killed me, I was about to rage.
Today just got interesting.
All right. So I want to say it's right here where this, yep. Only take what's yours. Oh, and there's a dead player in here.
Fabrication test accepted. Beginning fabrication.
Number 4 is done. All right. Well, not done yet. Not all right. Pull up our magazines here. Whoa. What the fuck just happened to my magazine there? That was a weird bug. That body's gone. I feel like these mines weren't here a second ago. How's me doing a hecking concern? Move. Ugh. Ow. Whoa. We might need to start scavenging another weapon soon. So... there's a loot room back this way.
I got you. Go, go.
Oh, what the fuck? Alright, well, beggars can't be choosers. I like the AO3. The scope is a bit... weird. The scope's definitely a bit much, so we can just take that off, though. Alright, and this should be a loot room.
One of ours just got put down. Got a problem.
Someone got knocked.
Ah, God damn it!
Today just got interesting.
I'm not seeing a whole heck of a lot of value in here yet. Hmm. I mean, it looks like we can extract if we don't care about the components. That might be the safest thing to do since we're low on supplies. This whole place was relatively untouched, so maybe it's worth trying to get those components? I don't know. I'm not seeing anything in this supposed loot room, though. No scorched items, no weapon boxes. What do you guys think? Do we just get out now with the key with the comp board that we have, or do we?
I'll cover you. Here we go. Oh shit! I'm hit.
I'm seeing literally nothing in this back area. Let's see if we even can. Actually, maybe we can't. Okay, no, we do need to keep going forward. Okay. So this does just kind of feel like a waste of time. Like, what we got out of it was the fuse we spent in it. Those elevators back there I saw weren't actually real. This feels like a huge shame. I'm gonna trade out the AO3. This P8C.
Emergency.
Yeah. All right. Go back this way. I think I just dropped 3 guys with P4s. There we go. Who's got a bunch of P4 ammo? So, we come back through this way, and then we go left. Assuming we don't die, this will be better anyways. Thanks for hanging out, Sky. We appreciate you, bud.
God damn it!
Was that the red door? No, we're in the red door still.
We're getting poached!
Yeah, you owe me though. Okay, oh, shit! Last one.
Shit, they're gone.
There's loot. The spawn box is in there. I don't see anything of super high value. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This fucking game sometimes, man. Ugh.
I'll cover you. Shit, they just...
They all split.
I'm hit.
Cutters, look lively. Here we go. Shit, we're under attack.
Someone got knocked.
The mouse just got cut down.
We're getting hit.
Lost one.
There's so many in this room.
Holy shit. They just killed him.
Oh shit. I'm hit.
Okay, let's do this. Guess we're fighting. They got your cousin.
Oh jeez, we're getting poached.
That's the door I'm needing.
Today just got interesting. Taking injuries.
Relaxing something we find and boom that I know, right?
Unacceptable, damn it. I got you. Go.
Got him. Here we go. Oh shit, I got him hit. I really got him.
Oh my god, this is bad. No, 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 no. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. I love how you shot me 3 times after you died. Why are you not dying? Need this guy's ammo if I can. Oh my Jesus Christ! How many of you are coming in the same exact freaking angle? Oh my god, I'm so fucking stressed because I don't want to lose this card. Can I have the bullets? Dude, never go in without 40,000 fucking rounds ever again. Holy shit. Holy shit, they've really pushed me.
They got your cousin. We're getting hit.
That's the door we need right there. We almost died so many times there. I was so stressed.
Where the hell they go? Won't let them get away.
Okay, let's we're under attack! Ow, shit! Shit, lost one!
Today just uninteresting. Bring it! Oh, shit! That hurts. Oh, I'm wounded! Psychic shots!
The door just closed. The door just closed. The door just fucking closed!
Look alive.
I hope I can reopen it. Otherwise, we have to go back for the key card again.
Where the hell could they have gone? Oh, jeez, we're getting poked! We just got blasted!
Yeah, we just won it. Ah, god damn it!
We're slowing down.
Oh, god damn it! Someone got knocked!
We got trouble!
Ow, shit!
We're
Lost
taking
one.
casualties! We lost one!
Bring it!
Oh, shit!
I'm wounded!
It's about to pop off!
Yeah, he wants to play fetch.
It's on now.
This covers shit!
Grenade out!
Someone just got blasted!
I think we give up. I don't think we can make it out of this alive. So a glitched top mag slot here.
Some lost eyes on this! Summer's up. Gonna check it out now. Over.
Like, we have to go back to the blue key card again. We have what we came here for. I think we can just get out the main way. I hope. I mean, there is the bitch way that we could just literally leave the game
Laying down cover.
and get out. Okay.
Go, go! I got your back! I got you covered! I'll cover
But
you.
let's see if we can't get out legit.
Go, go! I got your back!
Yeah, that's my kitty Benny, and I like to joke that he is running dog software on cat hardware. I think this is a way out.
Emergency access granted.
Either way, I think tablet 4 is the only tablet in here. So we didn't miss out on components, but frankly, we weren't getting through that. There was so much violence there. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, my little terrorist right now is on my mouse pad. But so while that was not a clear of the whole zone, we did get the next comp board. No. See, he does this. Where he likes to roll over and take my entire mouse pad. I think it just threw me back in. No, I'm here. I'm here. Okay, no, is this way. Okay. I just got confuzzled. Here we are, completely safe again.
Howdy. Good to have you.
And here we go. We're going to store this comp board here. We're not going to even risk flying it out with us. But that was a successful day. That was a successful day of Star Citizen. We did 2 supervisor stations. We did 2 of the things. We now just need to clear Ghost Arena and Ruin Station. And if we do all that, we have all of the comp boards we need, and then we can attempt to get into an executive hangar. Now, whether or not we get into that without getting our stuff stolen in an Aurora and playing solo, I don't know. But there we go. So we got the board out. We've completed now both Checkmate and Obit. Ruin is in the next stream. So for everyone who came by and watched, thank you guys all so much. Why? What the fuck? What the fuck? That's a first. I think we pissed off Obituary security somehow. I was saying doing my outro. Oh! See if we can get to our get to our ship and get out of here.
Guess we're fighting. What's going down? I got your back. What's about to pop off?
It might be on my head still. Okay. So that happened. That happened in my intro. I guess I'm not welcome on Obit anymore. Yeah, our ship's right there. Interesting. I've never had that happen. I'm sure that's some consequence of doing the contested zone. But anyways, we're gonna get off now that we're safe. And in the next stream, we're going to do Ruin Station. Hopefully get those final 3 comp boards and then be able to hopefully get a new ship in day 4. We'll see. We'll see if in 4 days we're on our second ship. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here. This was a fun stream, and I will catch you guys all next time on Zero to Hero. Peace.